Michelle Williams, a postal worker and mother of 3 young sons, dead at 28 years old.
And we're back, and we are back. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. It helps us out a lot, and it helps you because it helps us. It helps us keep bringing you this excellent content. Now, this is a follow-up to yesterday's story about Durk. Everybody knows by now that Durk has been arrested by the federal authorities for an unaliving for hire scheme. And yes, I did say unaliving. I know it's not a word, but this is YouTube, people. Now, this is a follow-up. The poetic Flacco of Adam 22 of No Jumper repute. He has come with a story today that says that there may be more to this story than meets the eye. Take a look at this tweet by poetic Flacco, and in it asserts that the feds believe that Durk may have been involved in at least 2 other unalivings, and this is not looking good. Now, we previously uploaded a video that focused on the woman shown here in poetic Flacco's tweet, but we're blurring her face out now because Flacco got that one wrong, y'all. So let this be a lesson to you. Don't always get your info from Flacco, okay? But it looks like we did find the right person. So lesson to you also, there are multiple women postal carriers who have been unalived in Chicago this year. That's just tragic and terrible. But it looks like we have found the correct person, who is OTF Jam's baby mama and who tragically lost her life this year.
Tonight, a young woman is dead after a shooting in the southwest suburbs.
Her body found early this morning in a car in Orland Park, not far from Andrew High School. Our Nate Rogers spoke with relatives and neighbors tonight and joins us now live. Nate.
That's right, Scott and Don. This is truly heartbreaking for this family. In fact, the family telling me tonight they have more questions than answers, and they say they are more than 100% sure that their loved one was not the intended target. We've learned that she lives and works in Chicago, and according, again, to relatives, they say she knows nothing about this area here in the south suburbs where she was found killed.
Text somebody yesterday and I told him that's my baby, that's my sweetheart. That's how we all gonna remember her.
Michelle Williams, a postal worker and mother of 3 young sons, dead at 28 years old. Her aunt, who practically raised her, is heartbroken.
This is not something that's just finna get brushed under the rug and not be solved. They need to find out what happened to my niece.
So many gunshots were fired. Take a look at the crime scene. Evidence markers covering nearly 30 bullet casings. It happened Wednesday around midnight at the Orland Ridge Townhomes along Redbud Lane. Police found the vehicle with the headlights still on, the driver and passenger doors open. Williams' body lying on the ground. Family members tell Fox 32 the young mother was a passenger inside the car, along with some friends, including another female postal worker and 2 men. When was the last time that you all heard from her?
My family talked to her. She talked to somebody in the family every single day. So we don't know who she was with. That's what we're trying to find out.
Police went door to door talking to neighbors and scanning surveillance footage for leads. Authorities have not yet released a motive.
Precious ain't did nothing to nobody, and she didn't deserve this. She not a street person, so this needs to get solved.
As loved ones continue to grieve the sudden death, what hurts most? Williams' 9-year-old, 4-year-old, and 8-month-old sons never to see their mother again. And tonight we do know that that killer remains at large. Police have not said if the victim was in fact the intended target. Also, we've not been told whether someone else in the vehicle was injured or not. We do know that the South Suburban Major Crimes Task Force, along with Orland Park Police, are investigating. In Orland Park, I'm Nate Rogers, Fox 32 Chicago.
So the narrative on the internet now is that perhaps this situation, this tragedy, had something to do with Jams and his cooperation against, well, OTF, against Durk. It's difficult to say that, y'all. Honestly, the facts of the matter at this moment do not seem to bear out that there was any kind of retaliation on this woman for anything that Jam had done. So that's the first thing. During situations like this, sometimes there are just coincidences. For example, you may remember back in 2022 when Lakeivia Jackson, baby mom of Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thug, when she tragically lost her life in a shooting outside of a bowling alley. And if you're watching the YSL trial, you know that members of Thug's group had problems from time to time with members of other groups, and gunfire would often be exchanged. And you could certainly think, wow, I wonder if this has something to do with it. But by the look of things, it didn't.
Atlanta police hope surveillance video will find the person who shot and killed a 31-year-old mother at a bowling alley. Family members say that she shared a son with rapper Young Thug. And tonight, there's a closer look at that murder. News Edge reporter Eric Perry talked with one man who says he believes the shooting might be gang-related.
Family members say the mother was simply celebrating the birthday of one of her close friends. This is a death that has many people talking and wanting answers.
I'm really concerned that this is going to be a catalyst for even larger acts of reprisal.
Journalist George Cheedy and Fox 5 contributor believes the shooting and killing of 31-year-old Lakeivia Jackson is just the start to more violence. The mother shares a son with popular rapper Young Thug. Atlanta police say the shooting was a result of some sort of argument over a bowling ball at the Metro Fun Center on Metropolitan Parkway. Cheedy says he went through court documents and talked with friends of the victim.
Friends of hers who were present say that she was not really actively involved in the argument at all.
Cheedy believes Jackson was used as a target, and this all stems from a long-running war with rival gangs YFN and YSN.
I think somebody was going after Young Thug any way they could get to him.
Atlanta police would not comment on if gang retaliation played a part in the shooting, but say they are continuing their investigation.
Look, I love rap music, and I'm not here to beat up on the music. I'm here to say that the music cannot be allowed to be an excuse for violence.
Cheedy says as homicide numbers rise, it's going to take a collaborative effort with police, city leaders, and the community.
It's not just gangsters who are getting killed. Anybody who's close to them is at risk, and we shouldn't be celebrating this.
And Atlanta police say they did detain one person, but have not named them as a suspect at this point. If you know anything in this case, come forward. You can remain anonymous. In Atlanta, I'm Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
So this is a bit of a cautionary tale for us people. You know, sometimes coincidences happen. Sometimes they're tragic, and that's very hard. It's a tough pill to swallow. But, you know, sometimes we're internet sleuthing, and sometimes things just don't go together. Sometimes they do. Sometimes we just have to wait also for the facts to come out, and we'll see how the dots connect. So we want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for the comments that let us know about the error in the last video so that we could go ahead and correct it. And let me know, what do y'all think? Let us know in the comments. Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.